This video is about the topic of atlas corrections. Why is it so important that the atlas is free? The atlas is the first cervical vertebra. It's the link between the head and the spine. The first two cervical vertebrae allow us to turn and tilt our heads. If the spine is in balance, we keep ourselves balanced. If the atlas is no longer free in its movements, an imbalance occurs, a so-called blockage. But what does this mean for you exactly? Here you see the atlas. It's between the skull and the second cervical vertebra. There are small muscles that connect the skull to the first two cervical vertebrae, the so-called upper cervical joints. If you put a lot of pressure on them, it means that your head position changes. Because the muscles of the cervical spine are connected to the lower jaw and hyoid bone, it can have an effect on your jaw, including tinnitus, dizziness, and headaches that travel across the back of your head. So, the small vertebra has an extreme effect on your spine and the stability of the pelvis. In other words, on your entire posture. If the atlas is in a misaligned position for a longer period of time, the tissue around it becomes compressed, which leads to poorer blood circulation. Poorer blood circulation means less regeneration. The longer you hold this tension in your tissues, the higher and greater it becomes. I'm going to show you 3 effective exercises to get rid of this tension. Sit comfortably for this, whether you sit on a chair or on the floor. Your upper body is straight. Bring your chin in and roll your head forward. Your hands come to the back of your head and you look in your right pants pocket. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Go far enough into the stretch, but watch your limit, don't go over 10. This means you can hold the exercise well, but feel it clearly. First tightening, and that is pressing with your head into your hands as if you want to straighten your head for 10 seconds. Press as hard as you can. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Keep going into the stretch. Roll your head enough so that you feel the stretch at the back of your neck. You're almost there. And look in your left pants pocket. We'll hold in the stretch for 30 seconds. Notice your limit here. It might be that the left side and the right side feel different and also go to different extents. Five more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch hard into your hands. Press your head into your hands as hard as you can, as if you were trying to straighten out. Press, and slowly release. Very good, but keep going into the stretch. Breathe in deeply and out deeply. And you're done. Come slowly out of the position again. Take a quick deep breath and get right on your back. Bring your chin in and try to press your cervical spine towards the floor. Press your whole spine into the floor for 10 seconds. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Exercise number 2. Sit up straight, take your right hand, make a fist, look at the fist, and bring your head to the left. With your free hand, pull your head to your left shoulder. Depending on where you feel the most tension in your neck, you can adjust the angle a little bit. Meanwhile, push your right shoulder way down. And again, we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Watch your limit here so that you can hold this exercise with me for the full 2 minutes. And tense for the very first time. Press your head into your hand as hard as you can. And slowly release. Go further into the stretch. Push that right shoulder all the way down again. Take a deep breath. And second round. Again, tighten hard, head presses into the hand for that 10 seconds. And slowly release, continue into the stretch. Okay, third round. Press your head as hard as you can into your hand. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and continue into the stretch. Your stretch should be so intense that you feel it clearly, but you can still breathe normally. Release your left hand from your head, and now stretch your head as far as you can towards your left shoulder. Stretch, 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 and slowly release. Circle your shoulders, take one deep breath, and we'll come to the second side. Make a fist with your left hand. Reach over your head with your right hand, and pull your head to the right. Again, adjust the angle if you need. Once more, look at your fist, turn your head more towards the ceiling so that you can find the perfect angle for the spot that pulls the most in or on your neck. And tighten first round. Push your head into your hand. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. And keep going into that stretch. Push your left shoulder all the way down. Okay, second round. Press your head into your hand as hard as you can. Hold. And slowly release further into the stretch. Think about your left shoulder, push that way down. Okay, last round of tensing. Press your head firmly into your hand again, as if you want to straighten your head. And slowly release. Once again, go into the stretch, but watch your limit. The stretch should be intense enough that you feel it, but still enough that you can hold it for the 2 minutes with me. Click the link above to download our free guide to neck pain. You'll discover everything you need to know about neck pain and get more pain-relieving exercises that you can do at home. Slowly release your hand from your head and actively pull your head to your right shoulder. Very good. Slowly release. You did very well. Now, I still have the foam roll massage for you to get the best possible effect. Take your massage ball, or alternatively, you can use a tennis ball or a golf ball. Find your spine on your neck. That is, if you let your head hang forward, you will feel the spinous processes coming out. Follow them up to the base of your skull and go just beside it into the soft tissue, into your muscles. It's not bad if you get into the spinous process. This will serve as a guide for you. Put the ball on and put pressure on it. As with the exercises, it may be uncomfortable, it may hurt a little, but in such a way that you can still breathe normally. You can either hold the point or make small circles from top to bottom. If you have a particularly uncomfortable spot, stay on it and hold the point. Hold it until that point subsides, and then continue your line. You can repeat several times until you feel your neck feels better. it'll feel freer. On the other side, we'll do the same thing. Orient yourself to your spine, spinous processes, and go down the line from the skull to the back of the neck. Hold the particularly uncomfortable points and give your body time to let go. It may be that a point takes 30 seconds or maybe even up to 2 minutes. That is all perfectly all right. Wonderful. It may be that after the exercises for about 10 minutes, it might still feel very intense. You still have an after effect. That is perfectly okay. After 10 minutes, the whole thing should go away. If it does take longer, that means you should do the exercise a little less intense next time. But you did it. I hope now your neck feels free and relaxed. If you want to do more exercises for your cervical spine, click here. And to never miss another video from us, subscribe to our channel and click here.